Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. I'm Luce, and last time we started the Lord of Nothing DLC. And it took about an hour to prepare because I was trying to alternate up the endings to match the guide I was doing. That kind of failed. Still, I felt it was wrong to just start a whole new game when I had a character I was enjoying at the time, so I just went with what it is. And I must say, I'm actually impressed at how much the game seems to change based on your route. Like, the guide I'm using won't even acknowledge the path I chose as the leave your partner alone option as a choice. It doesn't even... What was the phrase I'm looking for? It doesn't even humor the option. It says pick the correct one and go forward. So there's been a lot of references to events and characters I never even met, but I've also run into a lot of events and characters the guide doesn't even mention, so I guess that says that the routes really do differ quite a bit. That's kind of interesting. So, this does mean we can't get the good ending out of it. In fact, we are probably screwed no matter what, but it is what it is. I'm here to enjoy my way here. And I do think I was a bit too harsh, though, last time. I did wonder if maybe min-maxing would ruin my fun, but looking back, even in a number of games, I've done more optimized setups, and had fun with it, so I guess I was just upset. Well, that's kind of the thing about streaming. Everything's gonna be off the cuff, so a lot of things that I could have worded better aren't, and that's to be expected. If I do a proper YouTube review of the video or something, I'd definitely script all that beforehand. But here, we're just here to watch me fly by the seat of my pants and hope it all works out. But for now, we're going to continue Jocelyn. Oh yeah, there's been a bit of time dilation as well. We've done 3 out of the 4 dungeons we need to do so far, and we don't have any wizards, so there's no one who needs to write all these in the book. Oh yeah, Yildris is a character I made up because we need someone who is good in persuasion, because the story characters, yeah. Probably goes without saying, but no thank you. Think about it, I should have done a bit more role-playing before. Then again, I guess I kind of did. I mean, you know, it was pointed out in the rumble in the jungle area that we didn't specifically need to fight the tree. We could have just, I should see if I should sell anything. Yeah, like we could have just taken the dragon out and left without worrying about it, but I don't know, you also wanted to fight the giant treant. Sometimes a fight just calls to you, I suppose.
Let us be off.
I could get another party member if I want, but I'm on easy mode, so I'm pretty sure it's fine. I've gotten a full... Don't get me wrong, I'd have definitely purchased a full party if I was doing core or higher. In fact, I'd probably min-max a lot more if I was doing that. Last up. We have to go to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, it's apparently been months since we've been going through all this. There we go. Shadow World. And that does amuse me a good bit. I should definitely put a save here. Shadow Realm, Jimbo! Because this means that it's past chapter 3 and 4 are passing within this time frame. And once we earn one of these, we can't leave, so it's a bit of a noteworthy thing. Phew. But it's dreary in here. Or we just arrived and I already want to get out of here.
March on.
Hey, you're the one who put us on this quest to begin with, buddy. That's fine. Jussel wants to find a nice fight.
What would you do without me?
The caravan was attacked suddenly. Was attacked suddenly, and no one was fortunate enough to escape. Ferocious Shadow Wolf. Dire Shadow Wolf. No one was fortunate enough to escape.
You're not a threat, you're an obstacle.
I was attacked suddenly by those wolves. The caravan was attacked and no one was fortunate enough to escape. Oh, looks like there should be a perception check here for an item.
Act.
Huh. These must be, I thought these were ghosts maybe. No, they seem to be physical beings since, you know, we can skin them, which I'd assume isn't the case if they were a ghost. Unless, of course, it's one of those Dragon Quest Monsters games where somehow you get ghost meat. The bells are ringing. Take cover, quickly. I'm hearing I actually do hear the bells. It might be a bit low to hear on the stream, but yeah, I can confirm. Shadows, the shadows have come. Hide. Ah, so it is the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. Oh, I don't want to be here at all. Why couldn't the shard have ended up in a more pleasant place?
Let's kick their backsides.
You're going down!
I would presume that's because the kind of people who would take these shards are usually not the greatest.
You're not a threat, you're an obstacle.
Clever tactics or brute force? I'll stop you.
Ravenous Shadow. That's interesting. The colors change? Or is it just the shadows?
I report a success.
The pale violet flame emits virtually no light. Yeah, I think it just might be. Hello, Tempest. Ass. Well, I hope it was nice all the same. Yeah, I save VODs on Twitch for as long as it allows and on YouTube afterwards, simply because I know my streams aren't always at the most convenient times. If I ever do scripted work, I'll probably, actual scripted videos, I'd probably make a whole new channel for that, since the VODs are for both my convenience and others, in case I need to check something. Because I do sometimes go back. Knowledge.
I report a success.
Dark pulsating clumps emerge from a crack on the ground. They seem to get darkness hiding below. Alright.
March on.
Yeah. I'm enjoying Beastbreaker. It's a nice change of pace compared to this one, although it can be still pretty stressful in its own right. To the cathedral.
Onwards.
Fledgling peasant. Hey, you, yes, you looking for something? I got it for a good price. That Ulab scurries around the Lord's dungeons. No doubt the shadows because of him. Let's just hand him over the shadows and be done with it. I don't know, this seems like a... Quiet, Ulab, go see the bell ringer and find out what's happened. Village Elder. A thin man with pale skin looks at you indifferently, with yellow eyes devoid of pupils. His words convey no emotions. Wanderer, greetings. I am Armuk, Elder of the village. Who are you? Fletching peasant. An equally pale man next to him looks at you in his brows. Why do you spend so much time with these passers-by, Elder? I saw these strangers on the street when the shadows flew in without warning. These foreigners bring trouble, I'm sure of it. He shivers. Sindri shivers and speaks quietly, though only you can hear him. Scary folk. Why are they so pale, like ghosts? Though I mentioned it at the start of the stream, but I don't mind repeating it here. I must say, it's very impressed that while the guide I'm using doesn't even entertain the idea of selecting the path that I have, I've run into quite a few events and characters that weren't listed in the guide, and likewise, the guide has a lot of characters and events that haven't shown up here, which to me gives the indication that the game actually has quite a bit, the DLC actually takes quite a bit of the changes into account based on what route you're taking, which I think is really neat. So definitely examine the creatures before you. Those present in the chapel look like hazy, pale reflections of humans. Thin figures, chalk-white skin, yellow, pupilless eyes that shine bewitchingly. As though fragile silhouettes, real and clear now, could at any moment dissolve in the gloomy air of the strange world. We're looking for something valuable. Can you help us in a search? There's nothing of value in our village. All the treasures belong to the Lord of these lands. Tag Takar. Whatever you're looking for, your search will lead to him. You look unusual. Who are you? To us, you are the ones who look unusual, wanderers. Our people call themselves the Kaal. Guards are useful, but in CRPG you always choose your own path. Yeah, there's a reason I didn't choose to just start a fresh new file and go with the ending that it recommended. I wanted to continue my character specifically from Through the Ashes, but the fact the guide didn't even entertain the option to go through the other one, because apparently it's a lot more than just ending that it affects. Like, it's not just one good ending, one bad ending. And there's apparently stuff happens in this one that they don't even want to acknowledge as an option, which it's both concerning and yet also interesting. What could it be that the guide he is trying to push me away from so hard? Part of me is happy to continue with just to see how that goes. Yeah, this game has a lot of moving parts to it, that's for sure. I'll save data, upgrade to PS5. Unfortunate, yeah. We call ourselves the Kaal, and we are native to the Shadow World. Centuries ago, our Aslanti ancestors found shelter in Earthfall in the Shadow World. Here they were changed and became a different people called the Kaal. Those in the material plane usually call us fetchlings, taking us for shifty dealers, thieves, and liars. What's happening here? You appeared as the shadows of a great lord came for new souls. You were lucky to survive. Anyone taken by the shadows disappears forever into the dark halls of Tagtakar. Normally, the ringing of the bell warns the shadows' arrival, but this time it rang too late. We were not ready. What can you tell me about the shadows that steal away locals? Alas, not just locals, and you do not hide before the arrival. They are dead souls, unable to find their way to Pharasma's court. They come for new servants to the Lord. What kind of great lord rules this place? He doesn't rule, he simply is. He's a Velstrak, a great servant and regent of the Dark Prince. He's a lord of pain and master of these lands. He's our savior and shields us from the horror and darkness of the outside world. Every few months, shadows filled with misery and despair take someone away at their master's behest. Sounds horrible. Why don't you leave? You could settle somewhere a lot more peaceful. There is no quieter place in the Shadow World. This fortress is our home, and things are much more dangerous beyond its walls. We serve the Lord in our own way, and eagerly fulfill our duty. What are these Velstraks? On Galaran, Velstraks are referred to as chitons, awful monsters barely resembling humans. They feed upon pain and fear of mortals. Alright, so that's why he demands tribute, more or less, because he needs to keep them in fear while they are also... Well, because they're otherwise they'd start feeling safe. You are quite knowledgeable on about our world for outlanders. The elder bows his head slightly. You know much and yet understand so little. To consider these exalted creatures monsters is ignorance, bordering on blasphemy. Velstraks of Chitons are one of the many inhabitants of the Shadow Realm, strong and powerful. They're masters of pain and suffering. In exchange for protection, we provide him with what he needs, even some of our lives. So you're sworn to Tagtakar? We honor him and we make sacrifices. We thank him for protection. He's clearly not ready to speak more openly, but his voice is tinged with a form of reverence. How can we find your lord? Almost no one manages to return from his domain alive, except Ula, one of the locals. Talk with him. He's headed to the Bellringer's Tower. Surely not everyone in the Shadow Plane lives like this? Everyone lives differently, and we live like this. Master Tagtakar has appeared in our village 3 generations ago. Why he chose these lands is unknown to us, but since then the village has been protected from the outside darkness. The disappearance of some residents is an acceptable price to pay for the safety of the rest. Thank you for answers and reply bows. I still have some questions. Bye, wanderers. Looks like there was a shopkeeper over here, so shady merchant. You have money? I've got goods. Let's see here. Defensive stuff. These are actually really good items. I can't afford most of it, though. It is what it is. I don't use these, so let's just go ahead and sell most of them. Healing potions, delay poison, worth it. Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. That's just gonna heal the undead of this place. Sell that. Sell that. That's never gonna pass checks. Remove disease, keep that. Restoration, keep that. Restoration, keep that. Shield of Faith, sell that. Vanish, sell that. Alright, my character doesn't use armor, so I don't need to worry about his. +3. +3. I might want to buy a +3 just for our buddy here. He really wants that. Let's see here. Or would the Harmaki be better? There's absolutely no penalty to speed with the Harmaki, which doesn't seem bad. Let's check out Azite. What's the Azite? What's that? A navy blue ore known as Azite absorbs light around it. The wearer of it gains a circumstance bonus on stealth checks. If the wearer is wielding a Druchite weapon, the usual chance the enemy will not notice an attack made with this weapon increases. He gains a lot less damage. He gains a lot less armor class, but gains a lot more in general stealth, which isn't half bad. At the same time, though, I think a nice direct upgrade would be quite helpful. So yeah, I'm gonna buy this one. Any weapons or something that'd be useful here? Alluring charisma. Oh, there's no headband on this character, on my main character. Ring of protection +3. That is way too expensive for what it offers. Mental might. Mental form. Vast intelligence. Lesser shadow form. Dark life ring. Wearer 2 profane bonus on will against channeled negative energy and inflict spells. The wearer gains resistance negative energy 5. Oh hey, my character can actually use Mighty Fist amulets since I use natural, unarmed, and natural weapons. Medic diadem. Dire Singer's Choir. Whenever a bard or skald uses this instrument to perform Dirge of Doom, the performance has an additional effect. To be effective, the enemy must be able to hear. Every round, the enemy receives a will save to negate the effect. If it succeeds, it is immune to this ability. Yeah, they're gonna make that. Weakening Torture. When the wearer lands a hit with a melee, the target must pass or suffer bleed damage equals a strength modifier. This bleed doesn't stack with itself, but stacks with bleed effects from other sources. Soaring Fist. Enhancement to Constitution and Mobility. Oh, I've already got this one. Neat. Yes, please, to another bag of holding. Probably should have gone the chain shirt +4, but I'll worry about that later, I guess. For now, I still need to get a helmet for my character here. Weakening Torture might not be half bad, actually. It's very expensive, but... Ready? On the main character, you go. And armored. Bolster spell. Medicinal flower.
Let us be off.
This. The statue of the Dark Prince himself, Zon Kuthan. His visage augurs poorly for the visitors of this grim place. I imagine this place would be a lot more annoying.
Attack! Contemplate on your mistakes.
Forwards!
Potion of Restoration? Don't mind if I do.
This fight won't be my last.
Zero damage.
It's you or me. Follow me.
Might as well clean this place out a bit.
March on.
I guess the barracks are where the bell tower is. Looks like an enemy's here.
We will
Greater
prevail.
Shadow. Oh, no, don't go there. Oh, whatever. Interesting that even the icons are changing color. That's kind of neat.
Onwards.
Distrust of fellows. Nothing in here. True seeing communal. That looks useful. Leave me be. No.
A
I've
negligible
survived
obstacle.
worse. I'll gut you!
Oh, nice.
Don't expect a flowery limit.
We won't falter!
Ulab, the fletchling, looks at you with surprise and fear. His blonde hair is disheveled, his clothes rumpled. Thank you, you arrived just in time. I thought you hide indoors from the shadows. Why did they attack you here? The shadows flew in when I ran, and I couldn't close the door in time. Though they're incorporeal, they can't get through the walls. Holes somehow. My name is Ulab. I saw you in the chapel when the shadows first appeared. You're not from around here, are you? We're looking for something here. Perhaps you can help us. So, I'd be glad if I can't help if I can. You saved my life after all. First of all, who are you? I'm Ulab, just a local. My ancestors came here 100 years ago before Togtakar settled here. What's going on in the village? All sorts of things. Mostly we just live, take care of the chapel, give shelter to travelers. Sometimes we have weddings, shadows, and kidnappings. Well, they're just part of life here. The shadows and kidnappings, those are just part of life here. We've gotten used to it after 100 years. Yeah, you speak so calmly. Surely you're not happy with the state of affairs here. Or did the kidnapped people return? No, no one returns, but the outside world here is more dangerous and can take many more lives. The Velstra Tagtakar takes payment for protecting the village in the outer darkness. Paid in living souls. He clenches his fist. Include my brother. One day I'll find Itham and bring him home. Interesting. Yeah, it's amazing what people will adapt to after it happens often enough to become routine. Nothing. What's going on here? What happened to your brother? Nothing unusual in this village. A few months ago, we couldn't hide when the shadows came. But Itham is still alive. I know it. I can feel it. Can you tell us more about Tagtakar? I saw his arrogant silhouette. It appeared whenever I was ready to lay down and die, broken by grief and pain. He shakes his head, trying to shake off dark memories. If only I knew something about him. Veltrax are the perfect embodiment of the mad god they worship. Torment is their food, and the torment of theirs is their own. Tagtakar is no exception. What would you say? Interesting. He's probably sick of the usual torments. I bet a monster like Svelstrak could imagine all sorts of twisted possibilities for new tortures using this shard. And Elder told us he went down the dungeons. Is that true? Yes, some magic convinced the bell ringer to let me into the dungeons a couple times. I wanted to find my brother, but the labyrinths of torture chambers are too large. I returned time and again. That's why the others don't like me. They think my trips will attract more shadows. We're looking for a magical treasure that grants unusual powers to the bearer. There's no treasure in this village. All the most valuable things belong to Tagtakar. The Velstruck keeps magic items and other relics in his trophy room. I can take you to the dungeons. I've studied them well in recent months. In return, I only ask one thing. Help me find my brother. Alright. We have no choice if we want to do this. We should talk to the bell ringer. Only he can open a safe path to dungeons. Check the guide to make sure I didn't forget anything important. Here. Oh, I did miss something outside. Apparently. Ow, I didn't see anything.
Let us. Let's move.
Find this here. Oh, just in the, Oh, I see. I'm supposed to ignore the doors here. Wonder I never found it. Yeah, I never would have found this. Loot. Hematite, Death Ward, Faded Page. This place is saturated with darkness that devours all color. While I miss the daylight, the inhabitants of the Shadow Plane possess their own beauty. The eyes of the fetchlings shimmer with such amazing hues. Nevertheless, I've decided to be careful and make camp outside this dark keep. I will not disgrace the House of Sinet. Tomorrow I'll venture in the heart of darkness to fulfill the grace of Shellen and do with lands away the lands of tyranny.
What would you do without me?
The embers of the campfire are still smoldering. The occupant left quite recently. Well, isn't that interesting? Okay. It says I can just collect these pages for a bit of extra lore, and why not? Although Sinet at Shellen, that sounds very familiar. I think that might have been another Kingmaker reference. There's definitely some good cross references to Kingmaker in here, but it seems they made sure that the story would be separate, because whatever happens in the Stolen Lands is it's not known because on the political stage, but it's also so far away that it won't impact the areas here at all, which is fair enough. A tricky part of sequels is always a matter of whether it should take off from. Oh, what's this? No, I beg of you, not me, no! They're all melting. They're incorporeal, yet the walls stop them. Is this a sport for them? It must be. If the shadows drag someone down like that, that's it, it's the end. They'll drag you to the dungeons, and you spend the next eternity in agony. Only one eternity, though. Ooh, they're not barbarians. Unfortunately for them, I am.
You're not a threat. You're an obstacle.
Let me handle them.
You're going down. We cannot be defeated.
Oopsie.
I'll gut you. Forwards. Onwards.
Okay, we gotta remove the strength damage.
Let us be off.
It's not much, but it could add up if we're not careful. Quiver of Draculate ammunition. The belfry. Now let's take a look at the ammunition then, shall we? The owner of the quiver can shoot 50 units of Draculite ammunition. The veined ammunition grants a 50% chance the enemy will not see the attack coming, as if the attacker were invisible. So a stealth thing. Good to know.
Let's move.
The bell ringer. From under his hood, the hunched fletchling turns in a direction. Hola, we brought guests, I see. Why are you here? His eyelids have been sewn shut through tight stitches. Bell ringer, let us in the master's dungeon, please. These travelers will help me save my brother. Let me pass one last time. Foolish youngling, those who are not taken by the shadows are not wanted. All the more reason to not disturb him with uninvited strangers. I'll not let you pass. Be gone. Who are you? I'm sorry, who are you? The Velstrax Herald, our Lord Tacticar. My bell announces the harvest of shadows that rush to the fortress for toys for our new toys for our master. I'm a bell ringer without a name. Must be bad being nameless. Perhaps we can help you. We'll help you find the best name in the world. Let's swear by my gold earrings and silver chains. How about it? Blind sight? No. Ring-a-ding, gloomy? With each name, the bell ringer's lips tighten further and further, and a new vein bulges. Finally, his patience is out. Shut up for a second, you blabbermouth. That's what I always say. The elder said you rang the bell late, and the shadows took too many. Why'd you delay? I see the souls of everyone who approaches the village, be it fearful locals, tormented shadows of the dead, or lost travelers. I see everyone. You distracted me from the shadow's approach. Sorry, but how can you see with eyes like that? They're sewn shut. Not even a crack left. My master tore out my eyes, but granted me a different sight. The ability to see hearts from far away, gnome. Miles away, gnome. You're happy, I see. This whole business smacks of some vile cult, if you ask me, as if demons weren't bad enough. We must find Tacticar to possess through. Seek the Lord to seek your own destruction. Let the shadows take you away. There's no surer way into the Lord's halls. You let me in before when I tried to save my brother alone, didn't you? Let me in this time as well. With the help of these strangers, I'll finally free a thumb. I did, Olab, and you came back empty-handed every time. This will be no different. For some reason you can't discern, the corners of his lips twitch, momentarily distorting his face to a barely noticeable, but even more sinister half smile. Are you smiling, Bellringer? Why? How astute! I am not indifferent to the arrogance of a stubborn fool. I've changed my mind. I'll let you pass. Will the Lord be angry at uninvited guests, and how will he torment them? Oh yes, we shall see. I see. I could have passed a check there. I see. So there's a number of ways we could have convinced him, but the perception check is the easiest. To the dungeon. Didn't miss anything, it looks like, so let's see what's going on in here. Knowledge world. Examine the knowledge world.
I report a success.
The grimy, sticky book describes the workings of the shadow plane, but most of the shadow pages most of the pages stuck together. You can only manage to glean that every location in Galar and beyond has a reflection in this bleak world. Loot. Liquid shadow. Prevents damage for the duration. That concerns me slightly.
I report a success.
The room hung with heavy chains. Velstras's cruel creatures that feed on pain and fear of mortals typically drape themselves in chains such as these. Oh. Lightning bolt.
March on.
A fletchling with torn skin and shredded rags blends into a single crimson mishmash. The prisoner breathing's labored. The shadows do not bring you. Get out of here. If you don't want to end up like me, what would be more humane, to heal him or end his suffering? Despite the pointed question, there's no mockery in her voice. You'll meet quite a few victims here. You can't help them all. What happened to you? Punishment for a foolish attempt at escaping. I deserve it. Every time I ran away, I felt as if Tacticar let me go. Why? You always came back. Maybe that's your torment. What is this place? These are the damn shrines, endless dungeons, spits blood. But in the name of the Dark Prince Zon Kothon. So who are they keeping these dungeons? Everyone. Fletchlings, foreigners, pilgrims want to taste suffering. Everyone. What might we encounter here? How should I know what the master has stored for you? But we wear the winged shadows. He sees what they see. The walls of the dungeons are shrouded in the veil of darkness. You cannot pass through them without twilight. Light. Take it. I don't need it anymore. It's your lantern. But the winged shadows, they will flock to the light like moths to tear you to shreds. Do you know where he holds his most valuable prisoners? By his side. They last sent a foreigner, an elf. The Lord arranged a feast in his honor. The Lord said he's now his most important prisoner. I bet someone as important as local master definitely got wind of the shard, but if it really is this elf, why didn't the Velstrick take it for himself? He likes to watch others suffer, doesn't he? Maybe he's licking his lips as the shard tortures another poor fool. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Alright. I guess we should finish him. He gracefully accepts our help. Oh, we just punched him. At least he found peace. I don't know why such prisoners are here, but I hope they get out of here before my body hair turns. There's a shortcut here, right through the crack in the wall. How's our formation looking right now? So the winged ones, we gotta be careful of them. Okay, this lantern, here we are. Dispeller of darkness. A light from the lantern will prevent shadow veil damage within 20 feet. Turning on the light may attract the attention of damage. May attract attention. Huh. What does the guide say about the monsters here? That's not exactly a crack in the wall, that's a freaking hole. Alright, so we definitely want to avoid the, Alright, those are greater shadow demons. Those are actually pretty tough. Now, since I'm on easy mode, I could take them, but I kind of feel I should stick to the thematic of, yeah, we're not the Knight Commander and their heroes. And that group of heroes. We are definitely not the same level. Well, careful, the golems. These golems are used to guard their favorite pets. I haven't seen them in a long time. Best not to get too close. A peasant. Help, let me out. Is he inside that thing? Let's get him out. I'm afraid to imagine what happens, poor soul. Who are you? Dead? The voice fades. No, I can still feel my kin tearing open. I need to get out. How'd you end up here? The shadows grabbed me, then nothing but darkness. I can't remember anything except the pain of the call. I remember my bones were crushed, skin burned, hung by a belly on a hook. We need to get out of here. What will you do when you get out? I want to save. Help me. Free me. Do you know anything about the golems? They whisper. They give false hope of salvation. They call you to pass by, but anyone who gets too close is killed. My bones will help, I guess. Thank you. Coming will help. The body that fell, the sarcophagus has been tormented. Bones protrude from wounds. Legs are garious. Eyes are full of blood. He reaches towards the cells. You're alive, aren't you? Hold on, I'm coming. Oh, I see. So if we get close, we'll have to fight.
Charge! It's you or me. We won't falter.
Did I mess up something, actually?
Walking loop.
Walking loot.
Hands off, my friends.
We shall overcome.
Breath weapon. Force save.
You're going down!
Achievement here. Let me check something. DLC stuff should be. Yeah. DLC stuff might be completely separate. Alright, here it is. Yeah, this is a DLC one. They're not all hidden. And error. Remain here forever. I don't know how to avoid that one here. Executing command, error.
Let us be off.
Remain here forever. You can help me, help. No, master, I beg you, don't. Tacticar.
Let's go.
Cannot hide. I see. They only aggro if I have lanterns. We cannot hide. Oh, this is just back to where I was.
Let us not hesitate.
You'll remain here
I
forever.
always did what was right. Therefore, I became righteous. Does it mean whatever I do now becomes right?
Oh, those are marked as hostile. You'll remain here forever. Okay, yeah, it says activating the lantern is what makes them hostile. Yeah, I'm glad I'm doing this on easy mode. Level 3. 3 minutes. I'm immune to the poison. Now let's just leave whatever's behind here. Since these are non-hostile, I should probably go around.
I've survived worse.
Devourer, Overseer.
You're not a threat. You're an obstacle.
Oh, of course, they get turns. I guess high-level stuff doesn't have to worry about summoning sickness.
I am about to rearrange buildings.
Forwards!
Attack!
You're going down!
Luckily, these can't hit the broadside of a mountain. Devour Soul, sneak attack.
A negligible obstacle.
We won't falter!
We shall overcome!
Got you!
Bewildering injury. Black metal key. A blind lunatic.
I did not enjoy this. Not at all.
I will see this through. I stand ready. Defeat is not an option.
Oh, they're undead.
Go on. You're not a threat. You're an obstacle.
Oh, look. Smoking loot.
Do not hold back.
I didn't realize the blind lunatics were, yeah. Have my eyes already leaked out? I can't see anything. These cells languish the servants and Tacticar. He spent weeks slowly and painfully depriving their sight. The pain broke their minds. Best you not get too close.
Strike as
They don't know who they're dealing with.
attack!
Strike with all your might!
Don't expect a flowery limit. Conditions suboptimal.
I will not falter. We will prevail.
I'll stop you.
We can do it! It's you or me!
A negligible obstacle.
March on! Onwards!
Liquid shadow prevents shadow damage for the duration. Agile fists +1.
Clever tactics or brute force. I am about to rearrange your face.
Forward! Let us be on. We will be victorious.
Who are you?
We won't falter.
We shall overcome.
Oh, look. Walking loot.
You're not a threat. You're an obstacle.
Oh, there's another Iron Maiden here. A bit of a long walk, that's for certain.
We'll settle this like civilized
Got you!
with bloodshed.
Let's move. The mission must be carried out.
Agreed.
Together we stand.
Shadows are following you. Hi.
I report a success.
Thousands of torture chambers moving in the emptiness, forming an endless chain of cells. No prisoners tortured here. There was equivalent to a small city. Earth, no. Did I miss anything here? No.
Assist me!
Our time has come.
Guess there's nothing to do over here other than see Rakarth killing Sidri, which is rather gruesome.
Follow me.
Maybe I was already going the right way? Down. Why is this disgusting slime underfoot? My shoes are entirely mired in the muck. Best not think about it, Cedri. Just keep walking. Trust your legs and try not to breathe through your nose.
We cannot be defeated.
Clutching reanimate a dispelling bomb.
Don't expect a flowery lament.
Ice covered barbarian.
You're going down!
Strike with all your might.
Do not hold back. I stand ready.
March on.
Something's wrong.
Faded page. Time has lost all meaning in this endless night. I'm alone and sometimes it feels as though I've been alone for years. How I miss the torturer whom I cursed my first days here. Torture would be pleasure compared to the countless hours of darkness and loneliness. It'll be over soon. They promise to take me to the master because I'm a special guest. Perhaps he'll grant me death. Quick, slow, does not matter. Whoever's reading this, I beg you, run away before you lose all that is dear to you.
I will not falter.
Help, I beg you. Help me. No pain.
Let us be off.
Oh my, there's more people under there. They're not even caring about that dragon-looking thing. Great, a dragon. The last thing we needed. Cultist tablet. Oh, frozen lord, your cult is no more, and there's no one left to praise you. Those weak of body have perished, and those weak of spirit turned away. When the impostor took over your realm, when you stopped blessing with the strongest spells, when your voice faded, every time the faithful unfaithful cursed your name and left, I alone remained in your temple. My faith has never wavered. If for you revealed your greatest scheme and entrusted me the most sacred treasures, a shard of your soul, I bow before your genius. No one else devised a plan so visionary and ingenious that even in death, scorn, oblivion are more steps near path to greatness. The age of glory will come, but first must pass the age of silence. The world must forget your name for you who to return as its rightful lord. It matters not the fragments of your soul claimed, the bodies of the unworthy, for I have seen the truth. Every hour you spend slumbering while your shards wander, you're bringing the two worlds ever closer together, like subtle but inevitable advance of a glacier. The land that your enormous servants have once called home now bears the name of Sarkoris. It's inhabited by ignorant fools who pray to pathetic gods, one of whom is very important as the very impostor who usurped your domain. Not one of them see the abysses approaching. 100 generations of mortals shall come and go before witness the final stage came to fruition. Great, you've bestowed upon me the gift of eternal life alongside these icy ridges. When the foreseen comes to pass, when the abyss spreads asunder and your icy winds hang across, I'll be there to revive your cult. I will welcome you and lead your armies to conquer the world of mortals. Eternal glory to Sithud. His will be done. May his kingdom come, both the abyss and in Galaran. Thankfully, it seems like the damage thing ended, so I don't need to have that. You'll remain here forever.
Let's move.
Examine. We're finally here. These gates lead to Tacticar's quarters, and one cannot easily pass through them. The gates open only when a traveler who comes to them willingly bears the inflict upon them the true torments. Well, well, let's see here. The gnome's eyes run over the intricate lines carved in the massive grates. The path to the halls of eternal suffering open to those who accept pain, agonizing, unbearable, true torments. Ooh, gives me goosebumps. Brr. I admit that dying in agony right now is better than continuing our journey through this labyrinth of torture. What could these true torments be? Apparently, not just any old torment's gonna work. I saw how the pilgrims of Zonthong could touch them. Some merely pressed their palm, others pressed their entire bodies against the gates. Then something twisted, hurling them away as if to kill them. Most died with horrifying screams in their lips, but a few survived. The gates opened. I don't know if I can withstand the promised torments, but I can try. I'm what a daredevil. Your puny little body will die before you even have a chance. Just let me do it. Though I don't promise I'll survive. How wonderful. So many volunteers. I feel physical ailments just like you, but perhaps I'm less sensitive. I have no desire to touch the gates, but I don't want to lose any of you either. Oh, we can even ask Ulab to do it. Actually, this might actually be a good time to check the guide. Let's see. Roll for some to bear pain. Yeah, as I expected, this is the part where we want the best outcome is have Ula do. I'm not sure that's a great idea. He's so frail. How much torment could he possibly bear? No offense, Ula, but I agree with Ricard. It's unlikely you'd last more than a second. No, I can do it. Just give me a minute. Didn't think I'd have to do this, but for my brother's freedom, I'll go. Yeah, see, he's fine.
Follow me. March on.
My brother should be somewhere in these cells. Let's go around. A searing will-o-wisp. Oh, I hate these so much. They were all over Kingmaker and not in a fun way. Alright, here's a puzzle here. Oh, there's something I need to do. Can I go back? Oh, I thought I was taking damage, but evidently not. Yeah, I can go back if I need to. It says...
We can't just sit here doing nothing. We'll save everyone, no doubt about it.
Single.
Sure thing.
Black mirror fragments. That's interesting. I had to relay a lot to get that. This better be worth it.
Let's move.
Hands off, my friends.
A negligible obstacle.
Alright, there's a puzzle with these. Let's take a look at the puzzle solution here. Skin leather cloak. What's that? Whenever the wearer lands a hit on an enemy the first time in a round, the enemy must pass a fort saving throw or be partially skinned. Those who fail the save will become staggered. Take Constitution. That nothing's gonna make that save is the problem. Dazzling dagger. It's wielding. Go with the lever. There. Thing over here. Something over here.
We can do it! Yeah.
You're not a threat. You're an obstacle.
I am about to rearrange your piece.
Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to skip that turn. Air blast. Increase caster level with frigid touch. Good items. Black metal key. Interesting. Alright, let's get ourselves some upgrades here then. Yeah, they all had very basic gear, but this also, because they had magic gear, this means someone actually cared. Interesting.
Follow me.
Statue of the Dark Prince, his visage augurs poor for the visit supreme. Itham. Itham, I'm here at last. I came for your brother. He reaches for the emaciated fletchling. Unfortunately, man's skin's covered in dark bruises and colorless eyes are sunk into his skull. You can leave. I'll free you. He warmly hugs his brother and looks to his different eyes with hope. To speak, something's not right with him. I have a bad feeling about this. What happened to him? Usually, the visions don't ask anything. I've seen the truth. I found a purpose. I will not leave. He turns up with a gaze. No, you don't belong here. You don't need to suffer. We're not visions. Please, come to your senses. We're here to free you. Blob, you always come when I think of you, little brother. With him. We haven't seen each other for months. I only just found you. He's out of his mind. And maybe someone else came to visit him. Zon Gotham himself. What do you mean, oh, ball always come when you think about him? Do you remember how we played ball yesterday? Oh, you were so happy. Mom baked our favorite pie. Please snap out of it. Mom's gone a long time, but I'm still here. Teal around his cheek. Come with us. This is no place that will take him against his will. I'm not leaving. This place is testing me and will no longer be escape. Come with us. You'll feel better once we're out. No, I'll not leave. If they're here, they'll come. His head rolling back. No, the shadows are reaching for him. With a lost look, he stares at his brother's bodies. If oblivious to your presence.
It's you or me.
Don't expect a flower shoot.
Strike as one!
We won't falter!
Two strength damage.
Away, brigand!
You're going down.
A negligible obstacle.
Attack!
Strike with all your might!
The lost Loki stares at his brother's bodies. If oblivious to your presence. We're gonna fight him next. Alright, let's get ready. I'm gonna need to cure this. Where's the less potion of restoration? There we go. Strength lost on a barbarian is absolutely horrendous. We cannot allow that. Although, Dex. Dex. Yeah, these will be useful.
March on!
I managed.
Oops, probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well, we're already getting quite the body count. Might as well keep it up.
Damn it.
Onwards!
It's done.
Let us be off. Let's move!
I'm missing? Guess we did everything we could here. I guess I should have expected they'd all try to kill us. That seems to be a recurring theme of what everyone likes to do here. Now where's the next one? Southwest. And the puzzle solution is...
That didn't go as planned.
pair of severed hands covered in dried blood. A parchment decides how many spells can you cast now. Oh my.
What would you do without me?
Parchment reads how many fell. Beneath his crusted blood's fingers bears a ring with a symbol of Abadar.
I've reported a success.
Huge and elvish demon heart, eerily similar to a human's, oozes a dark, vicious liquid. Let me grab a sip of my drink while I'm here. Hold on. Alrighty, there we are. Check failed. Oops, for some reason it insisted on having the pet do it instead of our designated knowledge expert.
What would you do without me?
Next to the massive shackles lies a parchment covered in thick black dust. The manacles bound the most valuable of prisoners.
I've reported a success.
The old saw, covered by a thick coat of dried blood, scrapes fresh splinters of bones bent from prolonged use.
I've reported a success.
Symbol of the goddess Shellens, barely visible on the shield of the surface, the kind of shield usually used by our paladins. A smooth human skull lies atop of it. The clouds of impenetrable darkness thicken, as if it's playing with you. Something seems to be hiding in the gloomy haze. Doesn't he have true saying somewhere? Maybe see invisible? Oh, he doesn't have any of these.
Awaiting your input.
Be there, Ormos.
Does their true see? A black mirror. A secret dungeon.
Let us be off.
I guess the paladin that was here very recently Didn't make it.
Let's move.
Crystal covered with handprints and streaks of dry blood seems to function as also a button. Currently inactive. Suffering. Grief. Torment. Torment. Pain. The impenetrable darkness of the void awakens a primal fear in your heart. And who has the best knowledge of religion? Our cleric, apparently. Yeah, this is screaming save first.
I have managed.
Excellent. Religion check succeeded. Oh, not bad. Embrace the misery of the world and the next. Forget all that is not suffering and tune your mind so you understand the pleasures of pain. Minor night glass. Personal. Whenever the owner summons a creature, that creature gains a shadow template. Additionally, 3 times per day, the mirror can be used to summon a creature with the energies of shadow plane. It grants the following benefits. Check my guide again. All that's not suffering. Embrace misery in the next, because also not suffering. Ah, I see. Agony. Misery. Suffering. Of
Follow me.
pain. Go. Control crystal. It's time. Oh. Chain
Defeat
darkness.
is not an option.
Divine power.
A negligible obstacle.
Rage.
It's you or me.
Icy prison. Ooh, it's failed everything.
Attack!
I am about to rearrange your face.
We won't falter.
Nightmarish implants.
You're going down.
Oh wow, that was a lot. I'm really glad I'm on easy mode, or this might have been a huge pain.
Don't expect a flower in the night.
Strike with all your might.
icy prison. Since we now know he's vulnerable to it. Oh yeah, that's a horrendous reflex save.
Do not hold back.
Oh, look.
We can do it!
It's you or me.
You're not dodging this, buddy.
Strike as one.
It's got some sort of, okay, hold on. What do I have to hit it with then? Shark Strike, Divine Power, Shield of Faith, Resist Electricity.
Don't expect a flowery land.
I should be able to do a coup de grace, actually. The full round action. There we go. Golden holy symbol of Lamashtu. Now that is interesting. Oh, everyone leveled. First main character. Greater Rage. Alertness, Spellcaster. Extra Rage. What's extra Rage power? Dragon style. Dragon ferocity, dragon's roar. Totem. Probably the last level we're all getting, so let's make sure we get it right. Any shot. Finesse training. Seeker. Spell energy. False life. Ice storm. Summon monster. Discerning eye. Channel. Discerning eye. Saving illusion spells and magic device. Discerning. Spell focus. Deceitful. Deft hand. Brew potion. Need extra channel. Shape in the miniature of a three-eyed jackal's head.
Let us not hesitate.
Magritium Turinos.
I stand ready.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Ona Avayanan. Magritium Turinos.
March on. Onwards.
Well, we completed that one easy enough. That's a nice little bonus boss there. Head back to the main room here. There's still 4 areas here. 2 more, in fact. Let's see, where next? There's only 3 levers for this one. Deathly arousal. Oh my. Protects the wearer from losing their head, and not only in bed. Once per day, when the enemy deals the wearer a killing blow, a choker restores out 50 HP and makes all enemies will saving throw become prone. Midnight flail +2. Can't use that. Yeah, most of us can't actually. I mean, I guess my character can, but I'm spec'd for a bare-fisted combat, so I guess I'll just sell that whenever we get to the shop next. Alright, completed those for a nice necklace there. Oh, nice, that was a crit. That's all, huh? Well, I guess the restoration's nice. No one's taking any stat damage, but it's a thing that can certainly happen. Oh my. You're walking right into my waiting arms. Go on. You are already so close. Surely you must hear my thoughts, Master. It's not our fault. Not our fault.
March on.
I guess a bloodbath, literal bloodbath, could mean something. Oh, that's what these were to mark to show that this is an area.
Forward!
Oh, we probably didn't need to kill that person, but who cares? Alright, yeah, I didn't see those bodies, so I guess those bodies are there largely to tell you, okay, this is traversable now. Of course, there's a path split.
Onwards.
Nothing here? Oh, there's a thing down there. Oh my. Shadow Giant warning. And a massive figure with a bored look watches the fletchling screaming in the flames. From under the dirty hood, low voice speaks. And who are you? Where are your guards? It's the first day. We're looking around, getting acquainted with the team. I see you're doing your job without any enthusiasm whatsoever. Commendable. Witty. Since the shadows haven't yet shoved you in your cages, I'll have to do it yourself. Who are you? She picks her teeth with a soot-blackened fingernail. The cleaning lady. I burn useless garbage. It's a little early for you to be here, though. You're fresh. We're looking for something. Congratulations, you found me. Your search is over and you won't have to go any further. She looks at you without blinking, making her all the more threatening. Why are you killing the prisoners? Because they're garbage. Rubbish that barely feels any pain anymore. The cells need to be emptied from new occupants, so I empty them. Dull. We need to find your master. That's almost funny. Yeah, she does not look at you. You're not going any further. Capturing you would be more interesting. Finally, breaking my routine. We can fight, but hear us out. You seem bored. I have a proposal for you. The executioner rubs the burn scar. Alright, spit it out. What's wrong? Doesn't serving the Lord bring you joy? Well, how do I put this? It used to bring me joy. I used to be a captive myself, filled to the brim with pain, my own and that of others, but doing the same thing unceasingly is tiring. Same screams, same smells, everything's the same, and you can't torture yourself either. It just doesn't feel the same. Such a bore. You say that even though self-torture brings you no joy. You say that even self-torture brings you no joy. I sympathize. Maybe you should try the same thing your victims go through. In conspiratorial king. You're funny. Yeah, don't talk nonsense. I still serve, don't I? I'm more useful when I'm whole. You better sit there in my place to take a break. You could check in on the others. I'll freshen up a bit. Just go. You don't want to relive those memories. Fine, but be quick. I'll join the prisoners, and if you pull the lever, a couple seconds will be enough for me. Yeah, my blood's already boiling, and I'll come back and be satisfied. Lay pass. Slamelessly and nausea-approvingly. Come on, pull the lever. Great, at least one of the tormentors gets what they deserve. Hope she wallows the flames long to feel the pain of her victims. Ha, I'm sick of facing the horrors here, but it's a sight worth seeing. Chain shirt +3. Guess if I had held out, I could have gotten that. I see. So I've got a few ways I can have that go. There's an achievement for finishing the work, so I guess that can work as well. We can do that. I'll just reload the save.
No holding back.
Mm, mm.
Follow me.
Oh, agreeable. Well, the lever's right here. You handle. Just don't slack off. The prisoners here have to be burned to ashes. All these madmen. I think I'm going insane myself. What are we doing? If we kill them, we could help the executioner. If we let them live, we prolong their suffering. I wish we could burn everything here to the ground. I suppose this will be an act of mercy in a way. We reduce the number of people moaning, going through any problems. We'll just have to pull the lever. Finish the executioner's work. I thought there was an achievement for that, but evidently not. Either that or achievements aren't activating for some reason. I don't think that's the case. In that case, let's open up. Might as well get our stuff, right? Although I guess given the way the party member pitches it, it seems like it kind of works out either way. You've reached Executioner's Hall. Experience boosted. Alright, so even just reaching this location gives that. Place well, the target did it, so walls. I'm sick of facing the horrors here, but this is a sight worth seeing. And hey, free loot.
Let's move.
Probably head over see what's north of this thing. Not everything has to be solved with violence. Amazing, isn't it? Oh, I can't go up. So yeah, that was the end here. This is the only direction I can go. Ah, that's alright. I know building stuff can be fun. I know build planning can be fun in itself. Ghost Rider Lich.
Damn it.
Failed. I failed a 95% roll. Typical.
It's done.
Ring of Shadow Stealing. What's this one? Whenever the wearer kills an enemy, there's a 10% chance it steals enemy shadow and summons a ravenous greater shadow to fight alongside for 5 rounds. Once it steals, this ability cannot be activated again for a limited time. Might not be a bad option for the bard then, since it looks like she doesn't have any other rings active right now.
Let's move.
Is sufficient for a short rest? Let's do that then. A curious fact, the creatures we mortals know as kittens do not actually use this name amongst themselves. It came about due to a translation error thousands of years ago. Ah, like the name of a kangaroo. Know what I'd like to call these butchers? Non-existent. Actually, I'd rather not call them anything at all. I don't even want to think about them.
I will not falter. Ona Adayana.
This is electricity. It's evil.
Adayana.
Feather step mass.
I stand ready. Follow me.
Ah, so I can't go up there, so I need to continue this one.
Onwards.
Ah, so this is the other side of that bridge over there.
Attack!
Pearl Dragon haste.
I'll gut you!
Fails to spell haste. We'll use our own haste then.
Forwards!
lost soul.
I am about to rearrange your face.
Dark skin. False life.
We won't falter.
Do not hold back.
Here we are. The dragon's down. This probably would have been the biggest pain in the ass if it wasn't for that. Grease. That's one dead.
A negligible obstacle.
Let us be off.
Belt of Incredible Dexterity 4. Well, that's obviously going to be for our archer and rogue.
Let's move.
Alkali gloves. Successful land a weapon arm strike right. The target takes additional acid damage.
Follow me.
I'm not worried about strength drain on a mage, I can tell you that much. Oh my, this whole area opened up. I guess this is where we're gonna meet the man of the hour. Dying prisoner. Trembling and hugging himself, the muttering elf is curled on the dirty floor. His body's covered with purple scabs, his joints are twisted. Whitish maggots scroll over his eye socket. Under the tangled matter, you notice a pale glow of his shard. Huh, the shard's coming straight to our hands. This big-eared fellow clearly couldn't use all of its power. I can. 2 shards have made you stronger, Rikarth, but don't forget these pieces are of a demon lord's soul. A third will damage your heart irreversibly. I wish I could take another from this place. Oh well. I think the elf got here with the shard already in his possession, but what did he face if even Sithud's soul could not protect him? I'll take it. Dissolving your palm comes burning cold. The sharp pain fades, replaced by immeasurable power. The prisoner stops shaking. His muttering fades. The remaining eye closes. Finds Sithud's lair in the Shadow Realm. It's interesting to watch you, Tagtakar. A thick bass voice echoes through the hall. A majestic creature looms over you. His skin is carved into elaborate patterns, revealing crimson flesh. Dark spikes grow from his head in a grotesque crown. You've brought a fleeting happiness to my servant by allowing... You're able to convince the servant who is considering prisoners to walk in... You brought a fleeting happiness to my servant, but allowed to be consumed by fire and agony. Here, you'll have to comprehend such pleasures and explore the limits of what your bodies can endure. And now you're here, hoping to leave with my treasure. How naive. So you're Tagtakar? Humble slave and master of this place. He indicates the building with a sweeping gesture. Aren't you angry one of your minions died because of us? Not at all. You sealed its fate. This place suits you more than you think. So you think the elf had a shard? You knew the elf had a shard of the demon soul? Yes, I'm aware of that, as well as the fact that you not only stole a shard, but brought a few more with you. I had a nasty feeling you won't let us go anywhere with these shards. Your premonition does not deceive you, tiefling. You deprived me of my most precious prisoner, but it turned out you were much more valuable. Why do you want prisoners bearing these soul shards? I'm a connoisseur of pain in all of its forms. My passion is to contemplate pain and seek new ways to achieve it. The opportunity to observe the agony of immortal soul is a priceless gift. He greedily peers in the face of the cowering Sindri. You realize that by looking in the gnome's heart, he looks at the one who writhes in pain in the ice of a distant world, a forgotten demon lord, hungry to piece his soul together. Confession, I never regretted not being able to carry his soul shards, but I'm especially glad of it now. Otherworldly creature, child of the stars and of the earth. The lord of bones, mortals are but skeletons awaiting the day they're freed from their flesh. But your bones are made of a different material, an artificial one. You cannot contain a part of the soul, true, because he can't understand what you are. Ah, so even demon lords have limits. But I understand. You owe those wonderful substances in your bones, your blood, your muscles. I'll show you their true potential. You'll experience things mortals cannot imagine. What is this horrible place? Where'd all these dungeons come from? This place is a reflection of its twin on your world. A century ago, I was called here by despair, fear, and anguish seeping from the mortal plane. They soaked into the very soil, forever changing this empty sanctuary. I merely answered the call and breathed true life into this place. A century ago, that was the time of the First Crusade. So the demons not only tore us or Chorus apart, they also made it here. Not literally, Chorus, but still. Why do you need suffering and death from thousands of these people? Every fresh wound, torn flesh, and cry of grief is an offering to the Dark Prince. I enjoy them too, but above all, I play the role of a servant. We want to leave this place now. No. He penetrates his skin with a magic and primal fear. Your body grows numb. A fragment of the soul trembles within you, piercing your heart with 1,000 needles as it tries to hide from his gaze. A chilling, burning sensation grows in muscle spasms. Knowledge Arcana check passed. I'm guessing it used, Penta's check. Strange magic binds you only for a moment, but it's enough for you to understand. No matter what powers he commands, he can take the shard without taking your life. A convulsive shudder. The shards, you'll take them. You don't care who has the shard, correct? You want to observe the Sithhood's agony. I found a way to witness the suffering of an immortal being. I've never seen this, and I don't intend to deprive myself of the sight. The hitch in his self-confident speech lasts for the briefest of moments, but reveals the insincerity of his words. There has to be more to it. A single shard would be enough for you to see Sithhood's pain. His upper lip twitches. He hesitates. I'm hungry, not only for the pain of others, but also my own. One piece of the soul will show the torments of its owner. More will cause suffering to those who dare take them, even to me. What will happen to the shard if you take it? What happens to food when it's eaten? It just ceases to exist. What will happen to the person you take the shard from? If one who lives with the shard will feel pain much greater than what he felt when he absorbed it into himself. Painful, but not fatal. I too will experience pain. Much more than an ordinary mortal could bear. Sweeter, more desirable. Okay, so this guy is a massive sadomasochist. Pushing away the craving. Enough talk. You'll stay here. Since we can't get out of here, we won't. So let me ask you something else. He doesn't answer, looks at you questioningly. You want to feel this pain, but you only need one shard. Why not simply take it? And whose shard will I take? A lot of the problems we're having is because Sendry has 3 shards. Reducing him from 3 to 2 might be actually in our best interest. His silence lasts for. Sendry's gonna take a lot of pain, but it might save him from whatever the damage was done. Predatory hunger by his speech says, and whose shard do I take? Sendry's. Greedy smile. He reaches out to Sendry. In response, the gnome's body seizes. His eyes roll up and the dark veins appear on his pale skin. I'll take it. The air around you freezes with a crack, filling with terrifying otherworldly magic. He says it'll cease to exist, which means that this pain is so savage it burns with cold, rends to pieces. Oh, the embroidery of my shoes. We must flee this instant. Everyone over here. Shard in the shadows. It waited to give me the stealth achievement until after I completed everything. Interesting. Oh, the treasure. You've collected every shard. We are truly safe, but I find it hard to believe. The likelihood of escaping Velstrak was close to 0. You don't say. That was quick thinking, Sendry. A minute later and we'd have been hanging from the hooks. Yeah, we barely escaped. He putting his palms to his chest. It's destroyed, isn't it? You convinced to destroy one of the soul shards. We want to destroy them anyways, so believe it or not, Tagtakar actually did us a favor. Barely escaping to get rid of the shard. Even demons are afraid of Vistrolax, and Tagtakar himself clearly stated the shard is merely food for him. I think nothing of what remains of that piece. Sendry, how are you feeling? Worse than ever, but it's not the shard, or rather, not only the shard. He sighs heavily. I have to confess everything. Whatever I say will sound like an excuse, but I do need to but I need to explain myself. I've been deceiving you from the moment we met again. During your first meet, you made the decision to part, leaving Sendry alone. Mass Sorcerer with whom I stayed had only one shard, an ordinary, tiny one. I got the third from someone else. I killed an angel Sarenrae, who almost destroyed a fragment of the soul. Wait, what angels you kill? What the hell are you talking about? Having remained in the abyss, I defeated the sorcerer and took his shard. At that moment, it's as if the icy void opened within me. It seemed as though it could only be closed with other shards. I went wandering and soon met an angel. He also had a shard and was slowly dying from it. I needed another piece, so I killed for it. After that, all I did was follow the will of the shards. I lacked the strength to resist. I don't understand. Why was an angel in the abyss? Why didn't he not fight back? I don't fully understand it myself. I think he came to challenge Sithud and defeat the Demon Lord forever, but became a hostage. He somehow acquired a shard, but it did not make him stronger. On the contrary, it wounded the angel so badly, he did not even try to defend himself from me. Why did you come back to travel with us for so long? The shards wanted the rest of the souls to unite, and I wanted the same. I knew I could not carry more than 3 myself, but for some reason, I thought I'd eventually be able to pick up all the pieces at once, to become something more than just Sendry. I can't explain it. It seemed true at the time, foolish as it was. I didn't question, I just obeyed. A thought sweeps through your mind. How dare he think of absorbing the shards? He doesn't deserve to carry them, they should be yours. The thought melts away. Ah, it's because I've got 2 of my own. Why did you decide to admit everything now? While I was carrying 3 pieces, they changed me. Then when Velstrak took 1, it was as though something thawed. I began to think clearly. Now I can resist them. I don't want to lie to you, and I don't want to indulge the filth of the demonic soul. I don't want to take any more pieces, and you should know why. I see. So if I hadn't taken Sendry's shard and he kept 3, he would never have told us this. Killing an angel, chasing a force beyond our control, lying, I can't call these worthy deeds, but your decision to be honest now is undeniably brave, Sendry. He gives a small nod, looking at the android with a mixture of guilt and gratitude. You could have told us earlier, you know? Yeah, I could have, but I couldn't. I took a life. I wanted power like a man possessed. I tried to satisfy this cold, dark hunger within me. What do we do now? How will we defeat Sithud? I know a ritual, or rather the angel knew it. Did you know how the masked cultist got into my head and how I dug through his? The same happened there. I learned the secret of the ritual of the servants of Sarenway. If we collect all the shards of the soul, yes, I can perform the ritual to burn them all. Well, I think I can. Are you certain it will work? I'm almost certain. The ritual is connected to the power of Sarenrae. I hope she'll help, despite my actions. I will try to earn her forgiveness. Well, I suppose she's the best one to ask forgiveness for. Thank you for telling us the truth. Thank you for hearing me out. I won't let you down with the ritual. It won't fix anything, and it won't bring the angel back, but at least we'll deal with Sithud, I hope. Will the suffering of Vesselek's prisoners never end? Many remained there on their own will. Others languished only because they didn't want to escape badly enough. Take Ulub. He's escaped more than once. I don't think he was that lucky. I assume Vestrak knew about his escapades and was also that the fetchling would return. He didn't value his own life. What'll happen to Ulub then? If he's smart, he will run away like he did before. Having witnessed his brother's death, could not leave the dungeon. But will Takar let him go? That is a different story. He destroyed 1 shard. What happens if he wants more and comes after us? These shards are a source of strength for us, but for Tagtakar, they're no more than a sophisticated way to suffer. I hope this twisted thirst for pain is not so strong that he starts coming for us. I don't think even a single shard will keep him entertained for I think even a single shard will keep him entertained for a long time. Besides, you saw how easy he has it? All those prisoners brought to him on a silver platter. He's not going anywhere. Alright, we all need rest. The hard part's yet to come. Hey, look at that. I posit that the very fabric of reality is ripping. Let's go. We must finish the ritual. We'll stop Sithud.
Onwards.
We should very clearly head back, of course. Oh, right. I forgot to set up the spell book here. Only one for a domain, huh? Elemental body, disintegrate. A large air elemental. I don't think I can cast spells while in this form, however, so disintegrate's going to be the preferred one here. That's fine. That's as good as it's gonna get, for better or for worse. Dimension door. Oh, darn. It's not gonna let me do that. Protecting the party with Death Ward's probably not gonna be a bad idea, but does anyone else have Death Ward? No, actually. Spell magic and dispel magic. Actually, freedom of movement might not be a bad idea, just because so many of us have this ability now. 10 minutes per level. Yeah, that should last plenty. Wait, is it one person or an AoE? One creature. So yeah, if I cast this on everyone who wields a shard, we should be in good shape. Now, there's a couple achievements here I could have gotten back in the dungeons. But I couldn't do it because I was doing the stealth run, so... I just need to make a hard... It's fine, I just need to make a make a save here and then go back to the dungeon area. Show me your goods. There we go.
Let us be off.
Begin rest. Oh, no one has anything to say at this point. Well, I guess we are at the end game of this particular one. I'm actually impressed at how many achievements for this particular area there are. There might have been others in previous and I just forgot, I suppose. Crystal Claws, Shard Boon. If I don't get this, though, I won't get the other one, but... Shard Bearer, it's 2 important. Frost Edge. Any weapon you wield, your melee weapon attacks, but I'm using Barefisted. Morseless Cold. Any cold damage cannot be reduced or prevented. Enfeebling Sneak Attack. Penetrating Axe. Unholy Beast. Extends your animal companion. Profane bonus on damage. Goes 4 times the number of shards. Actually, that sounds like Unholy Beast is going to be perfect for this particular character. Summon Icebound Abercondralus. Unreposing Spirits. And not even death. Save your opponent's spirits. There we are. Excellent. Alright, I made a hard save of all 4 shards, and now let's go after dungeons here. Now, autosaves are going to quickly get overwritten, and that's kind of why I'm holding off on that. The save transfer specifically checks the autosave for this particular file, so if I want to go back and do any of the dungeon achievements, it's got to be done here. Now, let's go back. We'll have to fight the Greater Shadows, but I don't have to worry about that anymore. I'm on easy mode, so I don't think there'll be any kind of threat to me anymore.
I know I can help.
Defeat is not an option.
There's no release, no freedom.
You're not a threat. You're an obstacle.
Strength damage, oh my.
Yes.
Follow me.
Oh, what do you... Damn it, what'd I do there?
Forwards!
Don't expect a flowery lament. I've evoked a success.
There are 100 lifeless bodies decomposing, followers and victims of the cult.
The settlement
Mourners.
is people with bloodshed.
Whose earthly journey ended here, the Shadow World.
A negligible obstacle.
We shall overcome.
You're going down! We won't falter!
Oh, look. Walking route.
Hands off my friends! Let me handle them.
You're not a threat. You're an obstacle. Go!
I am about to rearrange your face.
Do not hold back.
Strike with all your might!
It's you or me.
March on!
Clever tactics or brute force.
You're going down!
Away, you brigand!
Don't expect a flowery lament.
Strike as one.
We can do it!
Fetchling says on mistake of her dead man, but death still rasps. But guess, does he like it? Calista, have mercy. I can understand these perversions. This is beyond me. Simple. Servant, trophy game and player. What's happening here? Great game. I'm the most important competent in this match. Your last move is made. I'll be replaced by another, but I'll give up on endure. Yes, I'll endure what's sticking out of your body. Each new spike stunk in my flesh as my master's move. Outstanding, brilliant. I'm the board for our game. He comes when he's ready to make his move. Oh my. Yeah. That's a bit messed up there. So he's basically the board for a game. That's a little messed up there. I don't understand the rules of this game. It's not for fools. Each spike forms a chain, creates a pattern, defines a meaning. Break it, you lose it. Continue, prolong the agony, prolong the game. I suspect placing spikes along the main lines of the pattern continues the game. If you break the pattern, it will end. Or see a new pattern appear. The rules are too vague to understand with certainty. Yes, help, my game has been going on for eternity and lasts just as long. My body no longer obeys me. Pick up the spike I dropped, stick in my belly, just on the sternum. I'm gonna be sick, let's just help him get out of here. I can't bear this much longer. Of these freaks. Bumping a good deed. Knowing the master. I'll do no such thing. If you say so, I'll make my move.
Onwards!
Should have saved before this. Oh, there's an achievement here. Oh dear. Well, it is what it is. I don't need to fight the ones over here. I could just run off.
Adventures await.
Hey, sure thing.
You're going down! Yes!
Clever tactics or brute force.
You're not a threat, you're an obstacle. Go!
Ooh, it froze them.
Forwards!
A negligible obstacle.
Ah, so that's how you go past these.
We won't falter!
I am about to rearrange your.
You or me?
Oh, come on. Are you serious? How are they 50 miles away? Oh, right, because they are staggered.
We shall overcome.
Let's enjoy some senseless violence.
Away, you brigand!
I'll gut you!
What a discovery.
Oh, another page. My cellmate's quite talkative. He said you could escape the torture chamber through a secret passage and explained how to open it. It was supposed to lead to the chitin and terrorize the local fetchlings. I walked down until I collapsed. When I woke, I was back in my cell. There's no passage to the master. It's just another way to torment the prisoners. Spike tears skin jagged. No, what are you doing? Interesting, not bad. They've done enough. There, pain and pleasure indivisible. Achievement earned. See an Iron Maiden. Did I not open this one? No, I opened it. Ah, this is a shortcut.
Clever tactics or brute force. Don't expect a flower lament.
You're not a threat, you're an obstacle.
Do not hold back.
Oh, look. Smoking loot.
It's you or me. They think us easy prey.
No holding back.
I am about to rearrange your face.
I'll gut you!
Strike as one.
Strike with all your might!
Let's enjoy some senseless
Ah, the
violence.
light. Cover it.
Hands off my friends.
You're going down!
Don't expect a flowery lament. A negligible obstacle.
Attack!
You'll become one of us soon.
We will be victorious!
It's you or me.
Onwards!
What would you do without me?
Very deck shows are covered by fresh blood stains. They were recently occupied by mutilation.
Let us be off.
Oh, the T-pose
We
and
cannot be defeated!
I'll stop you.
I'll gut you!
We shall overcome.
I am about to rearrange your face.
We can do it!
No holding back.
no, don't move all the way over there. Damn you!
Do not
For some reason, wouldn't let me
hold back.
click on the stupid golem.
Oh, look. Smoking loot.
I will see this through.
Executing command. Error. Oh, damn it! Ah, for some stupid reason, it refused to have the whole highlight party. Just went stripes, who of course is always going to fail.
Strike as one. Defeat is not an option.
Whatever, it's nothing. There's nothing in there that's gonna be essential.
Attack!
You're not a threat. You're an obstacle.
Forwards!
Error. I wonder what's inside. Opened every Iron Maiden in the Shadow World. Yeah, nothing essential in here. So I have one achievement left here, so I just need to find the last note. Executing command, error. Pretty sure I already killed the golem here, so I don't have to worry about that.
I've survived
I'll
worse.
stop you!
IT gone. You're going down.
We won't falter!
No holding back!
Oh, got you.
March on! Onwards! Let us be off!
Where's this last note here?
Let's move!
Maybe it's over here. Damn you, stupid. Every one of my bones is broken, the sweet delectable pain of bones.
Away! Brigand!
You're not a threat. You're an obstacle.
Not answer my
Hands off
prayers
my
when my
friend.
lord does not answer my prayers when Stan answers. Wow, Penta's 5 million miles away.
Strike with all your might!
It's you or me.
Hold on, hold on. Oh, come the hell on!
We should move.
Son of a... I thought I had that thing. Liquid Shadow. Scattered notes. Collect all the notes left by the Prisoner of Shadows. Ice coated. With no sun, the passage of day and night is imperceptible. How long have I wandered through these dungeon halls only to see pain and misery? I've opened dozens of cells, but the prisoners don't want freedom. They welcome pain and suffering. The torturers greet me as an old acquaintance and don't interfere. My mission is no longer secret. Every shadow knows Paladin of Shellen's here. I broke in the cell where one of the fletchings was crying. Shellen teaches that love heals, so I tried to console him. He was only one here that yearned for comfort. A torturer appeared, woven from the shadow. He slammed the door, taking away the sword and shield left behind. And now I too am a prisoner. Alright, well, I got all I needed. So time to continue, finish off the quest. Level 11. Yeah, this is the end of it.
Let us be off.
Forbidden, so my area is sealed. Well, all the frozen gates are destroyed.
Let's move. I'll make my own legend.
How do I go inside? Oh, here we are. Begin the ritual.
Well, this is it. Is everyone ready? I hope I get all the words of the prayer.
Come on, Sentry, don't chicken out now.
I'm gonna grab a sip of my drink and we'll start. Oh yeah, I guess I should also buff up because I get the sense there's gonna be a lot of fights here. There we are.
I stand ready.
There's this cold communal. Protection from evil communal. This will make us immune to stagger.
Well, this is it.
Staring the ink black darkness of anomaly.
Is everyone ready?
He gulps nervously, staring the ink black
Hope
anomaly.
I get all the words of the prayer right. I also hope that the goddess won't be too mad at me for killing her angel. And
Come on, Sentry, don't chicken out now. Aren't you the optimistic one in our group? Don't lose that optimism now.
Breathe in, breathe out. Clear your mind. You will do what must be done, and we will not let anyone interfere.
Who exactly might try to interfere with our ritual, Penta? So that it still has many loyal followers, and his herald has appeared so many times in previous acts, he may decide now in the finale is the right time for the grand entrance. Right, that Nelfish Nay, except it looks a lot skinnier than me. Let's begin.
hear me, O Everlight.
Henceforth, he begins to whisper a prayer. There it is. Huh. Looks like he's decided to show himself. The monster silently strides.
Just as I expected.
Stop this fiend! Give it everything you've got or we're done for!
Defeat is not an option.
The battle. Hold the line until I finish the ritual. Dispel target. Dispel true seeing.
You're going down!
Zombie fighter. Skeletal spellcaster.
Don't expect a flowery limit.
Attack!
Forwards! We won't falter!
Ow. I hurts even more now. I'll make it. I think I will.
Strike with all your might!
How many turns does the stun last? Days, 30 seconds. Oh.
We can do it!
I am about to rearrange your face.
critical.
A negligible obstacle.
You're not a threat.
More of them are spawning in.
I am about to.
The caretaker. Yeah, literally the entire party is stunned. There's not a single one is not. I'm glad on the easy mode because holy crap, nobody. Look at this. The game's playing itself now. Yeah, everything here relies completely on RNG. Killed frozen pork chops, defeated the caretaker. There we go. Yeah, I just had to wait for one of them to finally finish. Luckily, I'm pretty sure that's only a certain amount of time per day that it can cast. So. In the end, he sacrificed himself to make sure we would win. All that's left is his hat. Poor Sindri. Oh. After overcoming all obstacles and defeating the caretaker, the heroes returned to Sithud's Fane to hold the ritual to destroy the shards. They risked everything to call upon Sarenrae's power. The Aralim angel, trapped within the Fane because of the shard, died by Sindri's hand. The gnome tried to conduct the ritual himself and brought forth. The sacrifice brought about his own demise. His sacrifice saved Golaren from the threat of the Frozen Land's Lord's soul shard, but Sithud himself is still alive. Only the commander can defeat such a formidable foe. Okay, I thought the ritual was going to fail. Well. It's going to be up to Izel and the crew for that. The adventures of your hero, together with the Sindri Pentra, have come to an end, but the threat of Sithud's resurrection is not yet past. Import your game to the main campaign and let the Knight Commander put an end to the Frozen Lord once and for all. Excellent. So it did work. Sindri's sacrifice did ultimately succeed, although it seems the Frozen Lord's not quite yet dead. It'll be up to Izel and the others, which is good, because according to this, the enemy is just almost straight up impossible if the ritual fails somehow. Which honestly I thought it was going to, because it pretty much said if you pick this route, it's guaranteed bad end. I guess it arguably still is, since we did lose one of our companions. But it is what it is. Huh. I'll be in 3 hours. I don't want to end the stream quite yet. So what I'm going to do is, I'll split the VODs here to make another. I don't mind. This game is gonna easily be at least another 30 parts if I had to wager. So I'll just do what I did with the Varnhold's Lot for Kingmaker and mark a split here in the VOD. So here is when it'll end for the Lord of Nothing, and the next one will pick up in Chapter 4. But if you're watching this live, you don't have to worry about that. It's instant gratification. So if you're watching the VOD, until next time. Otherwise, I'll be right back.